This is Kuwait at DoneDone, and I want to show you the latest updates to our product. So the biggest changes we've made are to the task and conversation detail pages. You're looking at the project landing page here, nothing's changed, but if I click into here, you'll notice a number of changes. So the biggest thing here is right at the top. You're now given a set of navigation based on where you came from when you're inside the task and conversation detail. So in the past, if I wanted to go through the various tasks, in this case in the assign to you filter, the only options I really had were to jump to the next one or the previous one using the navigation links on the side. But now with this new top bar, I can jump directly to a new task right here. I can also just jump back out to a different filter, and that'll take me back to the project with the new filter selected, custom filters or default filters, what have you. The other thing is if I'm done with my task here and I want to move to a completely different project or a completely different mailbox, I can do so right here. Just jump to a brand new place. So all this was done in the name of reducing the friction you have when you're inside of a task page. We wanted you to be able to flow through the app without feeling stuck. And we thought that the old design, which is right here, once you got into this, to the task or conversation detail, it felt like in order to get around to a new mailbox or get to a new filter, you had to take a few steps back out. So that's now eliminated. The other things we've done are within the task detail itself. So you'll notice it feels a lot cleaner now. Now, why is that? First of all, we took the assignee status, priority, and due date pickers. We moved them just underneath the title, so the top bar is really clean now. And we also got rid of this area here. So we used to have the assignee picker, which is really just a duplicate of this assignee picker up here, as well as this creator area here. We got rid of those. And the creator information is now right above the description. So who and when a task or conversation was created, you'll see right there. Things are just a little bit smaller, a little bit tighter, so we can move everything up. And I think overall it just makes the task and conversation a lot more digestible when you're looking at it. So I want to show you something else that's pretty cool. So if I scroll down here and I get past these options here, you'll see that the top bar now will unveil those options on the right. So this is just a quick way if you are down below here and you've got a lengthy history or commenting and you just want to make a quick change, you can do all of that stuff up here no matter where you are on the page. Okay, so let me jump now to the conversation detail. It's going to look pretty much exactly the same in terms of updates with the task detail, but there's a few other tweaks. The first thing is the customer, which used to be down below here, is now moved up here. So it's the very first thing you're going to see when you're looking at a conversation detail, who you're talking to, who wrote in. If I want to change the email address, change the customer, I just click onto the name or the email of the customer, and I can change the email address. The other thing we are letting you do now, if you're an admin, is you can now update incoming messages or replies. So for example, here is an email that Jim wrote into, and let's say I just want to make a tweak to the formatting of their email. I can just click edit this incoming message, and now I can just go ahead and make any updates I want. Now the reason we're doing this is oftentimes with different emails or different email providers, the formatting of the text is a little bit wonky, or sometimes if the thread comes in, DoneDone isn't correctly snipping off the reply portion of the thread. Every now and then that happens, and so we wanted to give you the option to clean things up. So here's a good example down below. Jim's replied back, and in this case it's actually included the previous reply I gave to him. So I can just come in here, and you know what, I'm just going to take this portion of the text, get rid of the rest, just to clean things up a bit so the conversations don't look as lengthy. So again, just a simple way for you to clean things up as you need it. The next thing I'll show you is another simple tweak here, the HTML viewer. So if you ever want to view the original email, we allow you to do so. You just roll over a reply, click view original email, and this viewer is now a lot bigger. It's going to be based on the size of your browser. We know some of you use very big monitors, and the browser window or the viewer window was a fixed width and fixed height. So now this is going to be proportional to your particular screen. Now The last thing I want to show you is all this is also ported over to mobile as well. So if I go to the mobile design here, you'll see this beautiful new design inside a task detail. In this case, if I roll down, you'll see that the title will appear as I go further down the page. I can easily toggle between my various tasks in my filter by just clicking the up and down arrows. And again, just like in the desktop version, I can click on the filters here to navigate around the app a lot better. So that's it. I hope you enjoy these updates. If you have any other comments or feedback, always go to feedback.donedone.com or write us in at support@donedone.com. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed these updates.